Most yards will not have a ton of dog waste in the front yard, but we check the front for every client unless otherwise specified in the notes. Then we're gonna go to the back. We wanna know if the dogs are outside. We wanna reduce any risk of dog attacks, so we're gonna be loud. If you're loud, they're gonna hear you, and if they're outside, they're gonna come running. So you wanna give it a minute or so before you enter. It is your prerogative if you feel comfortable entering a yard with dogs in the back. If there is any sense of aggression from the dogs, we ask that you do not enter. What we wouldn't want to do, because we don't want to just skip the client, we want to give them the opportunity to still get serviced. We're first going to knock on the door. If there is no answer, we're going to call the client. If there's no answer, leave a voicemail and shoot them a text. Let them know you're with Poop Scoop Utah. You are there to service their yard. However, the dogs are outside and you would feel more comfortable if they got brought in, and ask if they're able to do so. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my bucket down right here because we do not need to carry it around with us. You wanna find out what works best for you. You wanna go diagonal, vertical, however your rhythm is, as long as we're able to check every part of the yard that we need to. So I put my bucket down here and I'm gonna just start checking the yard. I'm gonna put the piles into my shovel, keep going as I move towards the yard. Now, when I get to the point where I'm near the bucket, I can just move it over so that I'm moving the bucket with me, but then I wanna continue back, checking all the areas for the dog waste. When we have situations where there's outdoor furniture or trampolines, you want to get what you can. If you can reach it, please get it. But we do not move furniture and we do not crawl under trampolines. But like I said, get what you can and do your best. I don't want to just walk out. I want to make sure that I didn't miss any piles. So I'm going to quickly walk as I'm making my way towards the fence. And I'm going to just do another quick check. Oh, and then that's when I can find that I missed a small pile, and I'm glad that I found that so that the client doesn't call and complain about missed spots. We want to make sure that we're checking all areas of the yard, not just the grass. That includes bark, mulch, under bushes, trees, all the areas. But we also do check rocks. But keep in mind that we have this rake set. So when you are getting piles, give it your best shot. Do what, if you can't get all of the small pieces between the rocks, then what we want to do is add to the client's notes onto why, but we do want to make sure that we get everything that we can. Once you are finished picking up the dog waste, you will want to put the bag in the trash can. If the bag is too heavy or is ripping, we ask that you double bag it, but always please double knot it so that when you do put the bag in the trash can, it doesn't tip over and spill out everywhere. You want to look for the trash cans. Sometimes they're behind gates or on the side of the house, but definitely look for it. If you do not see the trash, if you are able to take the bag with you to a gas station or an apartment complex to discard of the bag, that is preferred, but you are not required to due to sanitary reasons. What you want to do is, if you are unable to take the bag with you, you want to tie it in the knot, and then you want to place it by the client's garage door, but put it to the side, not in the middle where it would potentially be ran over. Then shoot your supervisor a text message so that they can reach out to the client to make sure that their trash can is accessible. We go out in light rain or snow. We pull scoopers if there's lightning because you have a metal rake and it is a safety issue. If the weather is dangerous to be driving in, we also pull scoopers because of safety. If there is a lot of snow, actively snowing, and there's more than 2 inches on the ground, then obviously we won't be able to see any piles and we do not go out that day. But if it's been a day or two since the snow has fallen, there's still going to be piles on top of the snow, and we can still get those. If we are unable to go out on a day due to weather, we do try to get those clients in the next day. So anticipate having maybe a little bit heavier schedule for the next few days, as well as the possibility of working on Saturday to catch up. This also goes with holidays. We do not work major holidays. So for an example, Thanksgiving is always on a Thursday. We will have Thursday off, but because dogs do not stop pooping, we don't want to have extra poop to pick up the following week. So what we do is we try to add a little bit on the previous day as well as the next day to make up for it. If you have headphones and you want to listen to music, audiobooks, or podcasts while you're scooping, that is okay. However, for safety reasons, we recommend that you only have one headphone in so that you can still be aware of your surroundings. If dogs for some reason are let out while you are scooping, then you can hear them coming. If that does happen, what you want to do is you want to use your set to help as you slowly back away, and do not run. If you run, the dogs are going to chase you. You want to be loud, and you want to act as if you're the alpha male and tell them no, and see if anybody is home to get their attention to get the dogs out. But as you are very slowly walking towards the gate, you're going to use your equipment as a barrier to help keep the dogs away. We don't want you to hit the dogs with your equipment, but if they are starting to nip at you, you can give them a little knock on the nose if necessary. But being loud and slow is going to be your best defense.
Here at Poop Scoop Utah, we care about quality, efficiency, and reliability with all of our scoopers. So the quality, we always strive to get 100% of all the dog waste picked up in every single yard. We want less than a 5% complaints or callback rate per scooper for all of our from all of our clients. So just make sure you're picking up everything. The efficiency, our goal is to have in every single area in Utah at least 3 yards per hour, and a lot of people get a lot more and earn extra incentives, so efficiency is a big part of it. And then reliability, just make sure you're always in touch with your scheduling manager. Let them know the week before if you need to take days off. It's always the hardest for them to reschedule the night before or the morning of, so please give them multiple days notice with anything that any days that you need to take off. All right. Although we do want to make sure all of our clients always get serviced on time, safety of our scoopers is our biggest priority. So make sure you follow all the rules, you be careful out there. We never like dog bites. Have fun. This is a fun job, working by yourself out there and listening to music, kind of doing what you want. If you're a dog lover, this is a perfect job. We've had many scoopers work with us for multiple years, and we keep paying more and more for all of our scoopers that are great to work with, and you'll love this job as long as you just work hard at it.